All right, it looks like I am up and moving. This is Teacher Danny's live. I'm supposed to do this at 9 p.m. and then, of course, whatever. Excuses. It's my fault. I should have got ready quicker. We are going to talk about Meta Horizon Worlds. I'm looking up here because that's where my computer monitor is. I'll just go ahead look right at the computer. All right, so Meta Horizon Worlds creator competition. Is my little head in the way? Little, yeah, right. I'm gonna make my head move it over. Oh gosh. All right. You want to know how old I am? I'm so old. Someone said to me the other day, "Your phone has a button?" All right. Meta Horizon Worlds. Meta is, the company pouring billions and billions of dollars. They made Facebook, made billions. Now they're spending billions in developing the metaverse. And a lot of that is done through virtual reality. And anyone could be a game designer. You can start building games today. You can sign up for the Meta Horizon Creator Program, MHCP. It's free. I'm not going to get any referrals or kickback. You don't have to mention my name. You'll be able to download whatever you need as long as you have a PC. And or a virtual, or a VR headset, MetaQuest 2 or 3. And you can, and the reason I'm talking about this so much right now is because it's been really easy to make a video game here for a while. But now they have a prize pool of $2.5 million. The top prizes are going to be about $200,000 each. We can go through the details. Yeah, 4 winners are going to get $200K. Everybody else is going to share the $170, and everything is on here. So I guess I should probably put this to. Oh, you know what? I can't just write things in the description. Oh, maybe I can put it in the comments. No. I don't know how to do that yet. Tell you the truth, I don't even know if the stream is running right. I need to check my YouTube. That's how I do it on my phone. There's 1 million people watching this. But there's a way better way to do that. Yeah, I know. Okay. I probably, if I knew. All right, here we go. Teacher Danny, view the channel. So listen, it used to be that the easiest way to get into video game creation was to use Roblox. There are companies that are, all right, good, it's going. There are companies that dedicate, there's companies that just build Roblox games. They're Roblox millionaires, and there's tons of people making solid side hustle money with thousands, tens of thousands, some hundreds of thousands. Well, that's not side hustle, right? Meta Horizon Worlds has a similar thing, except personally, I think it's way better. You can do everything in virtual reality. You can move things around with your hand. Maybe if I get a chance here, I will show you how easy it is to just get started. If you've never created a video game, if you have no programming experience, you can still go into Meta Horizon Worlds. And I truly, truly think that with a lot of creativity, you could potentially win a prize in this contest. There's going to be some stiff competition, but it's not a lot of people who are signing up for this. And, there's tons of money being given away. I'm, making games. My friends are making games. And the best part is, at the end of it, whether you're going to sign up for the contest or not, which the deadline you see here is Halloween this year, even if you're not going to join the contest or don't think you have a chance at the contest, you still created a video game. Everybody starts out with an obstacle course, right? An obby is the way to go. By the way, if people are leaving comments, I don't know. I got to figure that part out. And the best thing to do is start with an obstacle course. Meta Horizon Worlds has a visual coding platform called Code Blocks, where you just take little squares and you move them around in the code, and it does all the intricate stuff for you. I'll show you what I use. Okay, I use, and most people will use for the really complicated, intricate stuff, the Meta Horizon desktop editor. Okay, this thing is pretty cool. You have to learn TypeScript to use it. But like, I'm not going to lie, 75% of my code was written by AI. Half the time now, if I'm writing the code myself, it's probably because I learned it from AI and now I'm, what's it called? Let me bring it over. It's taking a second to load. I guess we'll bring the web back up while we're waiting. Yeah, you got to learn TypeScript, which is just a form of JavaScript. If you know how to code in anything, you will be able to get into Meta Horizon Worlds and figure it out. Honestly, if you're creative, like if you know how to edit video, if you can use CapCut, if you know how to use Photoshop, you probably will have a knack for this. It's different, technically different skills specifically, but what I'm saying is like it's on that level. It's not something crazy. Now, there are some people in here doing amazing things that I can't even figure out how they did it. There are some people who made games that I'm like, oh, I know what he did, but I can't do it. There are some people doing such amazing things that I can't even get that far. But okay, let's see. Here is the desktop editor. All right, so I have all my worlds here. These are my worlds that I share with people. Probably shouldn't be showing you all these because someone's gonna be like, Danny, we were working on that together, just you and me. All right, let's use a Horizon template right here. So, you open up your world, you have, you'll be able to edit from here. And again, everything that I'm doing, you can also do in virtual reality. And you know what? We're going to step into that. That's like my favorite part. Okay. So let's see. We're in here. Okay. And again, just like Roblox, like, you're in an edit mode. That's the Gen AI. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of things. We'll get to the AI in a second. Okay. So like here is a game that is designed, right? So we use scripts or programs, and let me zoom in on this. We're using like these blocks or gizmos is what they're called. They're gizmos. Here's one that's a custom user interface. And let me show you what they look like when I go into test mode. Test mode is when you become like an avatar and you can like play the game as is. All right. So in here, there's my little avatar. I got my cool leather jacket. Welcome to AI, right? And this was all programmed. You can program this. This is not hard to program. The custom user interfaces. You do need to use the computer. And by the way, these are not real people. These are bots, which you can also add to your world. These get a little bit more complicated.
Hi, Teacher Danny. I'm Ashley Whiteskirt, a friendly NPC here to chat and shop.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you can hear what's happening. I don't know if I have the audio set up that you can hear what's happening. But when I walked up to that character right now, they said my name. And I haven't seen that yet. I knew that was available. So you can make AI characters in here. But again, that's really complicated. If you know how to make AI characters, you probably already know about the contest and you know about what's going on and how great Meta Horizon Worlds is. But man, I got to tell you, I'm happy just seeing that because that's going to be fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's going to take me a while to figure it out. All right, so let's go back into edit mode and we'll look at all our scripts. And here's what the code looks like. I'm just picking on any code. I haven't even ran through this. I just have this template here because I wanted to learn about this stuff. But I'm putting my focus right now into the game that I'm designing to enter into the contest. And I'm thinking I really have a competitive possibility. Like, I think I can compete for the top prize. I think I can earn a $200,000 prize if I put in the effort. So that's what I got to do. I got to stay consistent. To be honest with you, the only reason I'm even doing this live, that literally nobody's watching, right? I don't know if I have viewers. Let me go to my channel or something. Yeah. Where we go? Oh, it looks like one, but I think that one might have been me. Anyhow, I am doing this just so that way now I will hold myself accountable. Now I'm in front of people. Now I'm talking about it, and I'm going to be a little bit more motivated into working on my program. I have debated whether I want to show people my program before I build it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to, but just not in this video. I think what would be a really good idea is to stream 9 p.m. East Coast time, 5-6 nights a week up until the contest, and help you guys get ready for the contest. I want to help you get ready for the contest. I'm down to even teach. I'm down to even teach some of this code, some of this structuring. I mean, I have a couple videos, as you might see on my channel. But this is just one way to program. And again, if you're not a programmer, this looks crazy, right? Okay, then you know what? Forget it. Don't even use this. Don't even use the code. And I'm telling you right now, most of this I don't even understand. I get the AI to do it, and a lot of times it works. And the cool thing about using AI so much for programming is I'm learning more. I know, it's almost like watching a professional, and you're working with a professional, and you get to the point, okay, I don't need to ask them how to do this anymore. This one skill, I can do it now. All right. So here is my literal favorite thing to do in regards to creating video games. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the desktop editor. By the way, you have to have Windows to use this. You can't use it on a Mac. And I have a feeling that's probably going to be changing. It probably won't be long till you can just do these games on your phone or something. Who knows? It is getting crazy. Okay, I said my favorite thing is I'm programming, right? And then sometimes I have to do something that is a lot easier to be done with my hands. It could be very intricate. And so what I do is I get into the metaverse. All right. So just like you see me here in this world, I can enter this world. Let's switch over and see what I am doing. I want you to watch what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to put up everything I'm doing on the screen. I'm going to cast the program to the web. And you are watching what I am watching. See, here's one of the problems with VR. It's hard to advertise. It's hard to advertise because I'm looking through two eyes, two screens that have a specific kind of overlap in each one. And there's a whole scientific way on how they're doing it. And you only get to see one of the two screens. And, it's stretched out over a YouTube video. It's flat. You don't get the whole experience of when I turn my head, everything's there. It's almost like I could easily just reach out my hand and hit something and forget what's going on in the room, which is why you should always be safe, get your room ready, get it clear. Anyhow. All right, so let's go into my creations. Let's go into that exact creation. Now, I'm clicking Edit World, and you'll be able to see on the desktop editor, it's going to kick me out. Oh, already missed it. Okay. Anyway, let's see. How do I make this full size? All right, I don't know if this is going to echo. Okay, let me silence my computer's speaker. All right. Hopefully this is not echoing. Okay. So now here I am in VR.
Oh.
Well, you don't need.
I don't think you need to hear me.
Oh yeah, I got the microphone. So here, I'm going to turn off my mic. All right.
All right.
So here I am. I'm in VR. This is the exact same place. You know. See if they didn't say anything this time. Why did they speak last time? Somebody said my name last time. One of these characters said my name. All right. So anyway, this is like test version, I guess. This is something someone made. Is this not working or something before? Oh, I think I must have messed something. But anyhow, you see, this is how you build. You use the gizmos. Let me go to a world. Let me go to one of my own worlds. And then I will be. Let's see. Where's my one of my favorites. And what's nice is because when you use the desktop editor, when you use the desktop editor, it's like you're moving objects around and trying to get them to look like move them and twist them, and you have to move the camera, which is not very smooth on the computer. Unless I'm sure some people are like really good at moving the camera around. But here, this is me in test mode, so this is me just as my avatar. My user interfaces are still loading. Okay, let's go into. Oh, hold on, they're not there. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, they're just loading.
Okay.
Now you see here, all these things are things that I've invented. You see all these blocks. Okay. See how there's all these blocks here? These are lights. And the yellow ones are lights. There's lots of different blocks called gizmos. When I come down here, you can't see them. Right? That's only for when you're in edit mode. You could move stuff around. See, let's say you want to like this light. This is the perfect thing to do in VR. Let's say you're really trying to get the lighting right somewhere. And so let's make this higher, so it's like real obvious. And let's have a little fun with it. Let's make it a red light. And that's a cool color. All right. So like if you want to light something a specific way, in the desktop editor, it might be a little tougher. And you come in here in VR, and it's like way easier. Okay, let me back that up. Undo all my changes. All right. And you can make some pretty cool stuff. I mean, let's see how simply we can make an obby. If you're a person who wants to make a video game, we can probably figure this out. Okay. Let's take a cube, stretch it out into like a platform. Then let's see. We'll do another platform. All right. I'm just going to see how big it is. Sometimes I can't tell how big things are in edit mode. Okay, this is a plenty big platform, plenty enough for a person to be on. Sorry if I keep hitting this mic. I don't know if it's loud. I guess I should have practiced using the headset in front of a desk. I usually give myself some space. All right. So we got this obby here. I'm going to make sure this reaches because it's going to be like I'm going to have that spin and then you can jump from one to the other. All right. So all I hear those blocks I was telling you about gizmos. There's so many different kinds. We're going to use the script one. This is the simple version. This is not the one that you saw on desktop editor where it was. Here, let me switch back to it. This is different than desktop editor here. Okay, I'm back in the menu. Where you use TypeScript. See, we're not doing all this code stuff here. I mean, we are doing this code, but we're doing it in a much simpler way. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm not really going to explain how to do this. I just want you to see how simple it is. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna knock it out. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell it to send. Let's see. I'm gonna tell it to just keep spinning. Okay. Oh man, where did my block go? Gosh. All right. I think I pushed the back button or something. Oh, my sound. Okay. Yeah, I really got to practice this. 9.2 is the code. And man, I'm really pushing myself now. I would love to make a career out of this. I would love this to be what I do. I love being a teacher. But being a teacher is hard, and I can still contribute, and I can still teach doing this. And I've been teaching a long time, and it would be cool and lucrative to do something else. All right. Not that I get paid bad or anything. Teachers actually don't do as bad as people think. You know, I mean, if you consider the fact that we get summer off, our salaries aren't bad. It's just that you have to take summers off. So now you don't have a job for 3 months. What kind of profession? Okay. We're not even going to get into it. All right. So when event is received, we're going to spin move by 90 degrees. And let's see. X-axis, Y-axis. Okay. Oh, move self. What am I doing? Rotate by. And rotate by over time. Okay, that's the X-axis. I want it to spin on the Y-axis. It's gonna take. Let's take point 5 seconds. So that'll mean it spins. It'll take 2 seconds to spin around 4 times. Okay, I'm going to stop explaining this. I have very, very descriptive tutorials that I like to do, and I especially like to do that when I teach in person. I'm happy to teach people in person, by the way. Need to start charging more money. They're like, if somebody's already making money on here and then they're building games and they've been doing it and they're already pros and they just need help with a certain script, then I'll charge them money. I know they got money coming in, so I can charge them money, and programmer money is good money. But honestly, if you're just getting started, I'm happy to just show you how to do this. Okay. When my event rotate self by 90, and then what we're going to do is we are going to send that. We're going to do it again. And let's also do something with let's go ahead. And I'm going to add that platform to the simple. I'm just going to call it a plate. Okay. That's gonna require its own event, isn't it? Because it's gonna go side to side, or up and down. Okay, my event to self after 0.5 seconds delay. All right, well let's just look at this one right now, and see what happens when world is started. Yeah. Did I put the code on it? Oh, it did. Okay, I thought I attached it. Here we go. All right, I guess it's not that easy to program. Hold on. Let me look at the script again. What did I mess up? This is what happens when you try to go quickly. Okay. Send my event. Right, when my event rotates self by 90 degrees. Yeah. What did I do wrong? Is this right code? 392. Yeah, 392. Was it want me to plug this in? You know what? I don't think it's the script. I think it's my world. I think because I'm seeing a lot of stuff's not loading in here. I hope I didn't mess something up in here. Let's see if my spaceship works. No. Okay. It's something in here. Let's see if I can figure it out. What did I do in here? Okay. I know what I gotta do. There's some programs that I put in here that are only halfway finished, and it's like I don't know. It's not letting it. So let's go to a different world. You know what?
You know what? I didn't.
I was planning on not really showing anyone this, but let's just look at it real quick. Here's something I'm really proud of. Here's what I'm going to be entering into the contest. I think this game is got a lot of potential. We're not really going to talk about the game much. I'm going to just work on this programming because again, I want to show you how easy it is to program. And this is typical stuff. Listen, all these things, all these objects you see in here, I just made them with AI. I made them on Meshy, and then I imported them in. Same thing with these like arenas and stuff like that.
All right.
So let me go ahead and make a little obstacle course here. This is really annoying doing this in front of my desk. All right. So when world is started, send event to self. When event is received, also send event to self. But you know what? Let's go ahead and throw in a little delay in there. 0.5 seconds. Okay, and what else are we going to do while we're in there? We're going to rotate by 90 degrees. But on a specific axis. There's X to Y to Z. Okay. So I'm basically going to get this thing to spin. Oh, okay. See how it's like jerking? It's just rotating. But it just goes from one rotation to another. Here's what I was supposed to do. Rotate by over time. Wow, that looked cool. But okay. Let me reset the world. That's it. Now you're on a world. Okay, that's way too fast, but it's super easy to slow. You know? Rotate self over say 2 seconds. There you go. And even that, once you're down here, it's still too fast. Like from when you're a giant, it might not seem like it, but it's so easy to just go down and test. There we go. See, even this seems pretty quick, but this is like manageable. And let me go ahead and add that platform that's gonna. I know before I had like a. Let me make what I was trying to make before. All right, I got to figure out how to be able to see the comments because in case anybody's asking me questions, I want to be able to answer. You know what? I'm going to check my comments in a second on my phone. Let's see. All right, and let's go ahead and add that second platform. Let me turn this one off. Let's see. All right. So let's get to the script. Figure it out. And it's not hard to change colors and designs. I mean, you can put basically a skin on it. It's called a texture, but like you can skin these. It can look like reptile skin, or it can look like brick, or it can look like just a certain color. It can just be something pretty. And you can use AI for almost everything. You still have to put stuff together, but I don't know. It kind of makes you feel like you're doing it. Which clearly I am doing, even though the code blocks is doing a lot of the work for me. It's doing all the heavy lifting. Okay, so now we're going to do another event. So when this event is received, we're going to call this one move. We'll just call it M. I'm just keeping it simple. Okay, when M is received, then we are going to
move
to
to
over time.
And
And we're going
we're
to
going to
move
move
self
to
let's see,
there's the
let's first do the
let's do
object,
the object
that we're going to have
we're gonna
spin,
have
or let's put in a
P
P
for platform.
And then we're
And
going to
then
have
we're
it
going to have it
move to different
objects.
It's going to go
It's
from
going to
1
go
to
from
2
1 to 2
and 2
and 2 to 1.
Again,
Again,
I'm not explaining the stuff that I'm doing right now. I just want to show you how simply you can build stuff with how much little code. Okay.
Okay.
So move
self
self
to
to
position of.
And I'm going to
I'm going to check my comments in a minute.
So
So
all
all
billion
of you.
we'll get your questions
answered.
Okay, let's make
Okay,
a
let's make a
new
new
event.
event.
That one's
That
M.
one's
Let's
M.
make this one
Let's make this
N.
one N.
I don't know.
I don't know.
After
One
1 second.
second.
So then,
So then
let's copy this
copy
whole
this whole
thing.
thing.
Switch it over
Go
to N.
in.
Move, not
Not
self,
not self, but
send N to
send
self, and then send M after 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
All right, this should do
This
it.
should do it.
Is it going to start
We'll
moving
start
up,
moving
back
up,
and forth?
back and forth. No.
Why isn't
Why
that
isn't that
moving
moving
back
back
and
and
forth
forth yet?
What did I
What
do
did I do wrong?
Now, this,
Now, this
clearly
everything's working.
So this one is my fault. You know, I'm rushing through this code. All right.
All right.
Oh, but M is never received in the beginning.
Okay.
So send
Send
M.
M.
There we go.
There we go.
I never
I never
started
started
this
this
chain
of events
right
right there.
there. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, that's
Okay,
way,
that's
too,
way
fast.
too fast.
All right,
All right, here we go.
Jump on
Top
top,
on
of,
top
here.
of here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yay! Woo, I'm the winner.
I'm the winner.
And that's it.
And that's it.
I mean, you're starting
an
an
obstacle
course
course now.
now. Okay, let's
Okay,
check
let's
those
check
comments.
those
'cause I'm
comments. 'Cause I'm sure
there's
there's
a
a
gazillion.
gazillion.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hurt
I'm gonna
myself.
hurt myself.
All right, nobody's
All right,
watching,
nobody's
just
watching,
me.
Just me.
All right.
All right.
So
So
get in
get
here.
in here.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
ahead
go ahead
and
and
let's turn off the headset for a little bit. Let's get back to what we were doing. Okay. Now remember, we were talking about the contest.
Talking about the contest.
Oh, my hair. All right, so here's the contest. There's like all these different genres of things that, you can make for it. Okay, there's already 190 participants. Here's the rules. Tons of rules. We're going to get in the rules. Design guidance. You can read the rules. Design guidance. This is fun stuff. Okay. The average mobile gaming session tends to be short. So designs that prioritize immediacy of engagement encourage return visits may be more attractive to play. This can be achieved through. And they want you to succeed. They're giving you tips. And when you join the Meta Horizons creator program, there are like seminars that you sign up for. And I'm not talking about like serious, it's just a Zoom call. It's like a Zoom call if you want to ask questions. There's usually not too many people in there. It's usually a person who's just kind of like me, who just builds a lot, and they are now a part of Meta. But yeah, it tells you how to teach people how to play your game, how to make it fun, how to do something called a game loop. I never knew what a game loop was. I never realized that every game I played has one. And that's how they keep you playing. Of course, this has all the regular stuff. You can get skins and items. You can set up, I forgot to mention this. You can send up in-world purchases, like things that you buy in there. So you can buy skins for your avatar. And I mean, technically it's clothing in there. And for your worlds, like the worlds I just showed you with the obstacle course, let's say it was something where you use swords. I could have 20 different swords, and you could pay if you want a cooler sword, or I could make it where you have to work your way up into higher levels, and then you get a higher level sword. Personally, I wouldn't make any, I would stick to cosmetics. I really don't think it's too ethical to have a pay to win kind of game. There are some games that are the exception, like there's some puzzle kind of escape room games, and sometimes they'll be like, hey, pay $3 and I'll give you the key to this door, so and then you can move on to the next one in case you get stuck somewhere, and but you're not competing against anyone. It's it's no problem. And here's the thing: if you give $5-10 to one of these creators, like you buy something in the game, yeah, I get it. You don't take it with you, but you're contributing to the time and effort that person put in. And essentially you're paying them. Now, again, if they just have a popular world, they can make money that way too. And do not feel like you owe anybody anything. Like, there's nothing wrong with buying nothing when you're in there. There is a ton of cool stuff to do that you don't pay for. Okay, you got to pay for the headset, and you got to have what's it called, an email account, and then you have to have Wi-Fi. After that, and electricity. I don't know. There's other stuff you can have, but those are the most important. Okay, so it tells you all the things on how to do it. Okay, and they're just doing this big push for mobile. I don't know if you guys remember when Facebook, Meta is the company that owns Facebook. They made Facebook. They used to be called Facebook, and now they changed their name to Meta. And Meta, one of their products is Facebook, right? So Facebook, Zuckerberg did this really cool thing, right? He told everyone, he's like, we need to push towards mobile. And you think, the boss says something, okay, good, let's do it. People weren't into it. They didn't believe it. And when people don't believe in something, even if you're paying them $500,000 a year to type things, anyway, I know there's more to programming than typing. I'm just saying. They make a lot. You think they would just do it, but a lot of people, they just couldn't get into it. They were like, mobile, what are you talking about? We're going to do Facebook? We're going to do Facebook on our phone? Which is funny, because before Facebook came out, Facebook sounded ridiculous. What? What are you're sending pictures of your food? What? You're seeing your old high school friends? What? And now it's like normal life. Now, presidents of the world, prime ministers, the most successful and reputable people use Facebook. Not all of them, whatever. And I know Facebook is not perfect. But anyway, long story short, Zuckerberg was like, hey, everybody, let's move to mobile. Nobody took it serious. And he said, okay, this one day, he set aside one day at work, and he was like, everybody has to work on mobile today. Like he didn't. I don't think he said it like in the morning. I think he gave people a date. It probably wasn't too much notice, but it was like, hey, this Thursday or something. Everything you do is going to be pushed towards mobile. And now literally Facebook is more on mobile than it is on computer. And how smart, because you only have your computer usually at home, maybe at school, at work, you know. Dude, you have this, you're on the bus, you have a 5-minute break. I mean, I don't know why everybody didn't think of that. So now they're trying to do the same thing with Horizon Worlds, and they're having the exact same problem. People aren't that into making mobile games. People are literally only trying to make mobile games because there's bonuses if you make games for mobile that people like. And but they don't just like it. I mean, they have to visit it and stay in it in return. Now, so that's why I think that's why they're having this contest, because they already had a contest. They already had like a couple contests where they gave like about $1 million at a time worth of prizes. The prize pools were, but this is the biggest one by far. Let me just look at the money real quick. Listen, dude, I wouldn't have became a special ed teacher if all I cared about was money, but I don't hate money. And $200K, dude. Okay. I'll stop, but I mean, it gives you some examples. Like, this is a real fun game. I mean, for some people, it's fun. I'll be honest. And I'm a gamer, right? I like playing a lot of games. I'm not like super into like I buy every indie thing on Steam or something, but I play a lot of video games. I've always had a PlayStation at home. I love, some of these games on VR. I don't really game that much in Horizon. And when I do, it's not even really so much for the sake of like, oh, what a fun game. It's a fun game, but what I love about playing games in Horizon is the social aspect. And I'm really hoping that they just incorporate more ways and make it easier to interact with your friends. Because here's the deal. Like, you're playing some shoot 'em up with your friends. You're battling each other. And you're going around some obstacle course and shooting each other's with paint or water or bullets or, and it could be like zombies or there could be airplanes. I don't know. Airplane zombies. Zombie airplanes would be. And then you're playing with your buddy. And then they're like, hey, man, you want to play spades real quick? You jump over in the spades room. You can't do that in regular gaming, where you're just hanging out with your friends. You can show up to a game and not even necessarily play the game. You can hang out in the lobby. Some people make their lobbies really interesting. And you just hang out for a couple minutes and you're chit-chatting and you're talking. Maybe you play some like little mini games or do some fun stuff. And before you know it, you're just sitting there talking to your friends. And then someone's like, oh, yeah, let's start a round. Like, oh, yeah, let's get into it. Or sometimes people take it real serious and they'll meet up every day. People set up their own Discord or their own group chat just for people that they play that one specific game in. And, let's look at some of these games in here. There's some really cool games. Now, this is, I'm showing you the desktop access into getting to Meta Horizon. I don't think too many people use desktop. I think almost everybody uses virtual reality. But a lot more people are going to start using the phone now. Oh, that's what I got to do. I got to set up the thing. What do I do? I got to figure out how I can get what's on my phone. I know there's a way to record what's on my phone, but what are you doing? Why are you messing with me, dude? I know there's a way to like record my screen on my phone, but how do I add it to this all at the same time? Okay, why can't I get in there? No, they're not doing maintenance or nothing. Meta Horizon. Okay, it was just that tab. Oh, no, it wasn't. I'm just bad at computering. Oh, the casting is still up. I see that's what the screen is looking at. See if I move around the headset. That's what it's looking at. All right, I really want to show you some games before I go, and I cannot log on. Horizon.meta.com, right? I don't know why. I don't know what this stuff means. right? I'm supposed to, right? I am a technology guy. I'm all into technology, dude. There's a ton of things I don't understand. People will complain about this platform. Okay, I can't get into it right now. People will complain about this platform and be like, oh, what was someone telling me? They're like, it's like it uses C# this and Unity, but it's built on a Unity that. And blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is what I know. I know you can get in there. I know you can start building. I know you can start creating. I know you can start making money. I know you can start having fun. I know you can start having fulfillment. I mean, what a thing to do to sit here and make a game as opposed to just playing video games all day. And listen, I'm not trying to say, get off your video games. I play too many video games, too. My cousin's trying to get me to buy Baldur's Gate. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying Baldur's Gate because I'll play it. Because I would love it. I haven't even tried it because I know that Baldur's Gate is like the kind of game I was waiting for. But I've been so into this VR creation that's what I'm trying to focus my time on. That and leveling up in Demio and maybe a little bit of Population 1. I guess tonight's going to be after the fall. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is I'm coming up on an hour of this stream, and I think I'm going to end it there. But yeah, so listen, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is you can make a game. You can make a video game. You do it in Meta Horizon Worlds. You just go, let's see, what's the website to sign up for the MHCP program? Yeah, the page isn't available. What's going on? All right. What was I saying? Sabrina Carpenter, a VR concept. I would go there and show you, but it blocks out video. Like you can't record or send video. Anyway, because, for like copyright reasons, because they pay Sabrina Carpenter. It's a really cool, by the way, this is if you're a fan of this, it's really cool. It's like you have front row seats, and they made the show specifically for VR. And let's see, October 9th. Yeah, you can go in there and, it just kind of replays over and over again. But they made it specifically for VR. It's not like they just put cameras on a stage at a concert. She did a whole, like they built a whole set, and then, she drives in on a car, and it's like right there. Oh, man. And see, that's the problem with VR. It's so hard to show people or explain how cool it is. Meta Horizon creator. Yeah, there we go. Got to be careful what pops up on my my search bar, huh? I'm just kidding. Okay, build and earn a Meta Horizon. So developers.meta.com/Horizon-Worlds. And then $UTM_source. Okay. No, but as you see. And yeah, you just go on here, you click on it. It'll give you TypeScript. You can go into VR and build stuff. Here, it's highlighting some of my favorite creators in here. I mean, dude, there are some really talented people. This person right here, they make something with their entire family. They build these Kawaii, I think is their brand name. And they make some of the most popular and successful worlds, and certainly creative and just beautiful and functional for people to use. And then they're all fun. They're like kid games. They're like, cute stuff. But cute stuff is fun sometimes. So start earning right away. Man, I should have just done this website. I'll do a whole nother website, a whole nother video. I guess I'm going to be talking about this every day for the next, see, they're talking about her story and her family story. I guess I'm going to be talking about this every day, almost every day. I'm not going to be able to stream every single night, but I'm going to stream most nights up until the contest. And maybe I'll start just getting into how I'm making my game. And hopefully I can build up a little audience here and people can show up and we can support each other and help each other build the games. Because there's a lot of people in Meta Horizon Worlds. And this is one of the really coolest aspects of it. This is what's so cool about it. People who never thought about making video games. They're like, yeah, I'm not I don't design video games. I got VR during COVID because, I was bored or something. I was stuck in the house and blah, 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 whatever. People have the reasons and they get on there and then they realize you can build in there and they start playing other games and they're like, oh man, I want to make a game like that. And so sometimes people will let you copy their game and then you can tweak it or something. And then you start making your own games and some people are just making full time. When I bought this headset, I bought it because I wanted to use it in the classroom. I wanted to be like, take kids on virtual field trips, right? They just wanted to play Beat Saber and I'd give a kid the headset. I'd be like, all right, here, I set it up for you. You're on the space station. Cool. And then I get back in there and they're like, yeah, they're just playing video games or like changing all my clothes and the thing. I was like, oh. Anyhow. So, yeah, the Meta Horizon creator program, I'm telling you, dude, this is it. This is it. People, I usually don't talk like this, all right? I usually don't say this, but there are mad haters out there, people who just don't like Facebook, so they come down on Meta and they just find all these reasons why this stuff is not good. You got to try it for yourself. Here's been my experience showing people virtual reality. Every time, no exception. This is what it looks like. Every time I show someone virtual reality, this is what they're like. They're like, okay, I'm the person about to check it out for the first time. Like, oh yeah, cool, yeah. So this is a VR. Oh, what do I just put it here? This is fun. Yeah, I guess I'll give it a try. I heard it was good. Oh my god! Every time. And it's a trip. It's a trip. And of course, you got to develop your VR legs at first. You can. If you're prone to motion sickness, you will get it on here if you do really intense activities in the beginning. You got to put on the comfort settings at first and work your way up to stuff. And if you ever start to feel even slightly uneasy, turn it off. Don't wait till you actually get sick to stop playing. Like as soon as you start feeling yourself getting sick, you stop playing and then you will develop a resistance to it, like not even a resistance. You'll just develop the ability to play. In VR, I can play for hours and hours and hours. I get on roller coasters on there, and I'm flopping all around, and I'm still doing fine. Now, that last thing I was going to say, right? So all these people in Meta Horizon Worlds, they never thought about building, so they're not designers. A lot of them, they don't run their own businesses or try to market or sell. They have just people with jobs. And they had $350 to pay for the headset. I added text onto it. And literally, dude, there's enough games for free here. Okay. I keep getting off track. And a lot of these people aren't business people. And there's this idea that if you tell somebody what you're doing, they're going to steal your idea. And people are, secretive and they don't want to tell, they don't want the competition and they don't want to tell other people how to do certain things, how to, and this has changed a lot this year. It's gotten so much better. You have access to so much, like forget gatekeepers, like they smash down the gates, but there's still this like lingering mentality of like, keep your ideas. Don't tell people. Well, let me tell you something. No, none of you have original ideas. I don't have original ideas. Like I said, one of the most popular games in there is Spades. The guy's name is Hardy who made it. It's an awesome world. It's like more than just Spades. It's well crafted, but it's also, he set up a social environment. He does marketing and contests. He interacts with people, and it's almost like a local bar. You go in there, you just run into people, and like Spades wasn't an original idea, was it? Maybe putting it in VR was somewhat original, but like you have a PvP shooter, you have a zombie game, an obstacle course. Who's coming up with anything original? Some of the most popular things in here, there's bars in Meta Horizon Worlds, and they will like have security to keep kids out because there's tons of kids jumping all around, but you're allowed to restrict people by age. And it's not difficult to do. Like, it's not difficult to keep people out of your experience. So if you want to experience that adults feel welcome and comfortable in, and they can talk, and listen, sometimes maybe adults want to be vulgar or something around each other, and you don't have to worry about it because there won't be kids there because they purposely keep the kids out. And when I say security, I don't mean like security measures. I mean like there's a dude with a headset at home, just like me, playing, and the guy who owns the bar, might pay this guy because he's making money from having this bar because so many people spend time in there. So he pays a dude to be the security guard, and his avatar walks up to other people's avatars and he says, "Excuse me, I'd like to check your age. Can I just talk to you for a second? How old are you?" And they'll be like, and you could tell. All right, I guess kids are not watching my stream probably, but so I can give you some of the giveaways, right? So like, here's one way a surefire way to know that it's a kid in the avatar, because they could be using their parents' account. It could say like, what's it called? I'm trying to think of some old names, but anyway, and it could have like their parents' names or something on it, and maybe like a profile picture of their parent, but it's a kid playing it. You can change your avatar, right? You can change their skin color. You can change their hair. You can only change it a little bit. The weirdest you can get is like, you can make your guy green, but you can't make yourself a cat, or a video game like Deadpool or something like that, like you can in, let's say, VR chat. You can get real weird. I don't even want to tell you some of the things you can be in VR chat. Cheeseburger cat. I'll just leave it at that. And it's the opposite of what you think. So in Meta Horizon Worlds, you can change your character. So they usually wear like a clothes that are like a suit of armor or something silly, or some like army clothes. And you can put face paint on. And it'll be like you have kind of like a skeleton face. And it's not like you have a skeleton face. It looks like a person with paint who painted a skeleton, or like flowers, or camouflage, or something, like you're a soldier. And kids, like, so if it's somebody with face paint, it's almost always a kid. And they'll be like, and security, they just walk up, they're like, "Hey, are you a kid or not?" I'll be like, "No, I'm grown up." And they'll be like, "Okay, what year were you born?" And then they start taking their time with the math, and they're like, man, there's people born in 2000. I mean, how old are you if you're born in 2000? Good God, 25. Or you will be 25 this year. What's it called? I mean, dude, I'm closer to 90 than I am to birth. I'll give you that much. All right. So before I reveal too much personal information about my amazing and eclectic life, let me just say, dude, get into Meta Horizon Worlds. Start building, start making games. If haters start giving you some excuses of why not, come see me. All right? All right, man. Hey, this was real. I appreciate it. Let me see. I made some hotkeys. I think if I press F2, it's going to stop the stream. Oh, no, it probably won't. Let me try. I'm gonna try, and I'm going to say my thing, and I'm going to hit the button, and if it doesn't stop, then I'll awkwardly go to the thing. All right. Teacher Danny out. Did it? Okay, I don't think it stopped streaming. All right, I'm going to stop it streaming with the mouse. Teacher Danny out. You would not be. Okay, stop.